I didn't.
Da se vidite gdje vam je kadar. Ok. Samo da vidite gdje vam je kadar.
Hello.
Kako vam izgleda, čekaj.
Yes.
To smo mi.
Okay, this mommy.
Samo da vidim gdje je kadar naš. Okay. I'm trying just to show them where they can dance and they can see themselves in a room.
Jack, this is Rijeka or Zagreb?
This is Zagreb. This is a
Zagreb,
museum
okay.
of contemporary
Hello.
art. Yeah, in Zagreb.
In Zagreb. Okay.
Hi, Angelica as well.
That's nice.
Okay. So this is a kind of a freestyle group with the different backgrounds. It's not an academy. It's just the people who wants to do something with movement. Yeah, like they like it to do something with movement. Oh, let me see.
Mr. Jacek is here.
Hello. So maybe we can. Are you all there? Let us come just to tell them hi.
Okay.
I'm introducing. This is this is Soledad. She will do things a little bit for us. That's Jelena. She is a singer. She will do singing, beautiful singing for us. That's Zorica. She will do a bit of the dancing and the poem as well at the end. And there is Nikica. She and Daria will do a more contemporary kind of duet, I believe. You know, they are a bit contemporary trained, so they go immediately there. You know, so you'll see kind of variety what they come up with. Jacek, I didn't say them anything. You know, I just told them, you choose, you do it your way.
All right. Okay.
Okay, cool. Okay, we'll start with a bit with the Zorica. I'll play some music for her, and then you can have a look.
Shaq, maybe did you introduce everyone to your dancers?
Oh, guys.
Yeah, maybe let's just like have a quick crowd, and let's maybe you just make a short introduction about Jacek.
So this is the root of dance. Yes. They all know about root of dance. They've been on the first meeting, or they've been informed about.
Good.
But this is the people, and that's Mateusz. He is our host, and he works as our coordinator in the project. That's Jacek Lumiński. He is a choreographer also. So you watch his solo. And then you watch the recording of Angelica and Lucas, and there is a third boy missing.
Sebastian.
You know the two recordings I gave it to you? One was Jacek, and everybody loved it. And that's three of them, that's the dancers. Yeah, that Lucas and Angelica. And what's the boy name?
Sebastian.
So he is missing today, but and there is another. There is the Kate. She was also introduced. She's also working with us in the project. She's a kind of Jacek said that she is a kind of psychic, but I believe that she's evaluating us. I think she's evaluating.
Okay, formally, Kate is first and foremost the coordinator of New York batch of the Roots of Dance in New York. Alongside, she's a very good friend and co-worker with Jacek. They made lots of things together for many years.
Yeah, but sure, we were just joking. Okay. From New York,
and Łukasz and Angelica are dancers
on a certain company. On a certain point, we will have, because the museum is filming a kind of film about 12 years of the museum. On a certain point, there will be maybe some guy who want to shoot us working in a museum together.
Okay.
So he might just come in and shoot 5 minutes of us working together, and because he wants to put it in a movie about the museum. I don't know, I said, well, I ask, because I ask if it's possible, and I think it's fine. Let's have them. Okay.
Okay, good luck then. Let's.
Okay. So you see the stage well? And, okay.
Evo ga, sad se i vidiš.
Kaj se vidi nešto?
Je li si cijela dvorana?
Cijela dvorana se
Pa skoro.
Gdje ima voda?
Okay, you can say three. Okay, we'll watch Florida now. Either.
Bravo.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Something more.
Sure.
This was Sevdalinka. It's a kind of music from Bosnia. Throughout centuries, my people write poetry and sing songs about love and love making and nothing else. Having no other answer to killings around them, having no other answer to the killer inside themselves. Wound, sore, hurt, never heal. They traverse themselves by contagious and animal language of pain. The name of the wound is war. From my father and my grandfather to my son, from my grandmother and my mother through me to my daughter, I am trying all my life to keep back and not part of it, because I don't want to pass it to my children. In my roots, the name for love, love sharing, love making, and love dreaming is Sevdalinka. In my roots, the name for war is retaliation, acts of revenge and vengeance throughout complete extermination. Yet, we all cry when we hear Sevdalinka. We cry and cry in the name of lost love.
Oh, she even made it. She even made it in English for you. She made it at 3 o'clock, 3:34. She made it in Croatian for us, and she translated right on the spot for you. And now you see duet. The beautiful, we call them a small woman, a little woman. So it's a Daria and Nikita.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
It was like, go and do it, okay? Go, girl.
Okay, we'll tell them later, huh? What's the song about?
Thank you.
Yeah, it's short. I didn't
really
put it here. So that was actually the song. That is a famous song from Slavonia. So that's the region of Slavonia. Before it was Bosnia and Herzegovina. Now it's Slavonia. And now I will ask Jelena. She's a singer. She will sing for you the famous song from Međimurje region. Yeah.
Great.
It's called Mura Mura. It's about the river Mura. So that was Jelena. She decided to sing for you. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
The singer. She is a singer. She joined us this year. And now there is a lady from Istria, Soledad. And we can perform for you, improvise for you one Dalmatian song. Huh?
All right, thank
From
you.
Dalmatia. So it will be me and Soledad. Yeah.
Soledad.
Okay, so
Ah, Dalmatian.
A little intro for you, just to hear a little bit more what's the music from Dalmatia like.
No, this is amazing. I mean, the music is really stunning.
So
I've
diverse.
never heard this before, you know. So I was going to ask you if you can suggest some albums, you know.
Oh yeah, sure. There will be one more if you have a patience for.
Yes, we do a lot.
One is a shorter, one is Marinella. She will sing also for you. And one will be Soledad that just performed for me. She will be doing a kind of Istrian song, but in a jazz version, yeah?
Right, okay.
You heard about Tamara Obrovec? So it's a famous jazz singer. So she made a jazz version of the ethno-Istrian song, yeah?
Great.
So first, Marinella.
Yeah, yeah. Perfect.
Na konjaru, ugradiše na senjaru, tam si stavi brance konje, svete mesec pazi na nje. Tam si stavim brance konje, svete mesec pazi na nje. Svete mesec pazi na nje, presig jutro dojdem po nje. Resi dojdem grličici, svojoj dragoj polovici. Resi dojdem grličici, svojoj dragoj polovici. Oj, jelkica, hajde vode, spuknula se veha z vode. Celo selo znalo vode, a premure ljudi vode. Celo selo znalo vode, a premure ljudi vode. Jelkica je Bespucica, svetuje na bela lica, cecki su joj tak na pezi, kad je broke fajn prijeti. Cecki su joj tak na pezi, kad je broke fajn prijeti.
Good. So Marinella was doing, what song was Marinella?
It is a song from Međimurje, and it talks about a man who is riding a horse, and he's putting the horse on some place and like telling the moon to watch over the horses until the morning, when he will come on the same place and meet his darling, who is very, how to say, I can't translate and talk at the same time, but anyway, the last verses is about her, her boobs, actually, that are so tensed, and they are good to take them in the hands, something like that. It's good. Yeah, it's a very, very old traditional song. And one part is about the village and what the village talks. Like the village will talk. They will talk. Like everybody is passing near the river and they will talk. So it's like more elements in this song, like this paysage thing, like horses, the valley, the moon, something romantic. Then there is this village, and there is also eroticism.
Right. Great song.
So the Međimurje region, they are more like about love songs and about male-female relationships.
Where is the region?
The region is close to Slovenia and close to Hungary and Austria. So it's a really north.
Mountains, right?
Above the Zagreb, right? And the South Dalmatia, it's more about philosophical things about life and the sea and the fishes and stuff like that. And now you're gonna go Istria, which is more about being cheeky, funny, and a little bit ironic and sarcastic about life. Yeah. Okay. So Ledad will do this Černo zlo. It's mean black evil. But it's in a jazz version, yeah. You will hear the elements of the Istrian very specific ethno scale, very specific Istrian scale in a jazz, incorporating the jazz improvisation.
Breaking visual, I told it to my trying to walk, walk, walk. Domine veču za Bogom i duši prosti ne pipaj jezik liže živog. Sve oči ne gledaju, sve uši slušaju, sve oči ne liču, sve žene ne strižu, i ose ne koze, sve robi mi žanju, sve viš da mi se išću, sve native koju se donovim, veču i sve. Vjerujem! I neka ti pomoga, i ti mi pomoga, ovi Boga, daj mi svoju i tvoju krivicu i pravinu. To je bilo tega dana, kad mi je razložen i koji dva moliko na para. Bila je na ovih večeri neposredno u vjenčanja, kada je još sve prišlo veliko, a pogotovo posljednje. Sad zaprešim tema. Jedan kaže čak događa vjenčanja, ali onda mi pija i duš, to pišu struno, čak mi pide u frižideru, a čaj je to. To su jaja. Sada, ovdje jaja i čajka uma, vanki je unutar frižidera. I sad ću to potegnuti, i da bi se iskristalizirala točka dnevnog reda koja glasi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 i... Kiće teći jaja je! Kiće teći jaja je!
Well, so basically in Tamara Brovac, it's a very famous jazz ethno musician, also internationally, and in her music you can hear the elements of the Istrian ethno, yeah? So when she starts to sing Nina Gani Poboga Kibimi Pomoga, so it's a very specific eight scale based, eight tone scale based. Five. I'm sorry, five. So it's very different than, and it's kind of interesting. And she's fooling around with this, you know, with the jazz musicians.
Right.
So that was it. That was what we prepared for you.
This was a lot. This was.
Let's all see each other. Now here.
Yeah, you can take some baklava.
Great.
Traditional cake.
Okay. So you
guys. This was a fantastic job, really.
Dora is a very young, a bit shy one, so she's the first time with us, so we didn't want to stress her out too much.
Right, yes, I understand.
I'm not dancer, and I made up this whole thing this morning, so sorry.
No, it was very good.
It was fabulous.
Listen,
thank you.
It was all very, I would say, ritualistic in a way. I mean, all in the performance of all of you, right? So I don't know if this is a question of using the folk music, or it is the purpose that you had in mind to recreate a kind of ritual behind this dance and vocal performance. So, you know, what I would like to hear now, if it is possible, that you say a few words about what you had in mind performing for us, this specific things in this specific manner.
Well, anyone can, if anyone wants, just go.
By one person. Can we go performance by performance?
Šta je bilo u glavi kad ste izvodile? Okay, so there is Soledad wants.
Yes, please.
Mhm.
There was nothing in my mind, only joy.
Right. Okay.
Enjoy in dancing. Only
All right.
this.
Right. Right. And because I understand that you wanted to tap into a specific tradition, right? That you like or you come from, and what is specific about this tradition that you think is powerful?
Šta je specifično bilo za, ovo je maksimalni zvuk, šta je specifično bilo možda za, Jacek, do you want to just say a bit again? What's specific about?
Because, you know, if any of you takes a specific tradition, right? I mean, folk tradition, and wants to identify with this tradition. So I believe that there is something in it that is specifically tempting, specifically enticing you to this tradition. What is that?
Well, I can say only from my view that we did the improvisation today. Jacques put a song we never heard in such a way, modern way, but we know the traditional song, from where it is, the roots of the song, and why it was sung in the village, and about, it is like a small story.
Right.
And when you listen to such songs, they are very, very simple. Some are sad, some are happy, some are just showing one moment in life.
Right, yes, absolutely, like a kind of ballad, right, that speaks about life.
That's the thing that incites me, for example, in these ethno songs, is this simplicity of pictures. Like they say one verse and you see a photo, I mean a picture.
In your mind,
yeah, and it's always very, very clear, like it's black or white, you know, there is no much going around.
Right, yes.
It is very, you can feel a relief to hear such sentences in such a simple melody, because they go to the to the point. They go directly
to the point.
Yeah.
And they always have similar steps, you know. When a solo starts, then another one comes, or small children, woman, man, and then together. So it's a combination of such songs and tradition.
You know, but that's what, yes, sorry, yes.
In these songs, especially from Istria and Međimurje, is that they have these 5-tone scales in which they are written. So they have unique sound. And this sound is something that we like. I personally like the sound of Međimurje, songs from Međimurje.
But is it for you because of the dramatic sort of content of it? Because, you know, these 5 tones can be used as an additional element of creating dramaturgy in the music, you know, itself, and in a performance, vocal performance. So is this what you have in mind when you speak about the 5 tones?
Exactly, I had that in mind.
Because yeah, you wanted to say something.
Well, there at each of you did something so different. I mean, it's hard to speak in a group because I would like this, if it's okay and okay with you, if each person just speaks a little bit about their work, because and then we could feedback, only because there are so many questions I have for each person, not questions, there's so many things, observations that I have, and I want to know a little more from each person rather than the group. But the group can join in, I'm thinking. But for instance, with the first piece, which I thought was belly dancing, there's so much more about how you presented it that was really amazing, like how you held your moments, and then invited us in, and then your poetry. I would have loved to have heard the poetry while you were moving alongside the music as well. That was incredibly powerful poem. Did you write that?
Yes, yes.
Were you and then I have questions because were you inspired by Rumi, or do you?
I write all my life. I don't know, it's just mine.
Yeah, because that was a very powerful thing, and I would have loved to have seen the words, maybe even you speaking, because I think that as you were doing some of the movements, there were elements I believe you may have done differently if you had been speaking.
But I think these elements would sound differently, basically.
Yeah.
Right. So even if you performed the same way with the poetry in a back, then the same movements would gain in different meanings, right? It would be probably more powerful, stronger, and what I liked very much is was a kind of transition from let's say contemporary into something that is deeper and something that stays on a level of the pure tradition, I would say.
Thank you. And I'm actually proud of myself because I never did it.
That was great.
So you should do it more often, you know.
Choreography live, like.
Yeah, so that's why I was thinking each person we could talk to, because there's so much elegance with each of you and so much interest with the rhythms and movement and sounds. It's great to have these conversations, I believe, because you're able to think about everything and then reinvent if you want to. You don't have to, but I always love to have somebody tell me what they saw so that I think about it as a performer, and then I think, do I want to, that's a good idea, that's a bad idea, it's so. And then so thank you for that. That was really fabulous. Thank you. And the second person came next.
Second, who was second? Two of you?
Women's choir, women's choir.
Yes, come here.
Slavonia.
Here.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. We didn't know what Jacques will put.
A surprise.
Yeah, he always likes to surprise us.
All right.
Basically, there was a bit of experiment because I gave them a task yesterday and I explained them more about task, and I asked exactly Nikica and Daria if they are brave enough that I will give them a song and they will just do it. And they said, fine, we'll do it. They are the only one that I choose for them. And
wow.
So that's great.
Well, we like to experiment.
Yeah. I loved what you did. I thought that was really lovely, the juxtaposition between the two of you. With, the movement. It was beautiful how you walked around, and I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, with the glasses and the white hair, blonde hair.
Daria, Nikica.
And who here?
Nikica.
Lica.
Like Nikita, but with C.
How you sat in the middle, and you had beautiful shapes, both of you, and it was really fantastic to see how there was stillness and movement, and then you worked together. It was really, really, I enjoyed watching that, and the music was wonderful too. So you made some beautiful lines and shapes and movement as well, and you used the space nicely, where I actually was in the room with you as you
oh, that's nice.
Thank you. That was lovely.
I kind of also like it because it's a very traditional song, but they didn't follow the tradition at all, you know? They were just
very contemporary.
with the movement, and they respond from the body to the rhythm and to the melody of the song. They didn't went into the story of the song.
Yeah.
Kind of, I personally, as a choreographer, I liked it very much because it kind of leaves us out of the burden of the tradition in a way, you know?
Yeah.
And in the end, us two asked ourselves when we finished, which song is it? We didn't even know it.
This is what we were going to ask you.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, oh, what song is it?
So what was the song?
The song was called Ljelje Kraljice, or Ljelje the Queens. It's a famous Slavonian song. Really
I've never heard
and they perform it in very costumes full of flowers with swords. The ladies are performing in a circle with the swords, and they have a big hat with lots of flowers. Yeah. So it's interesting that they are playing. The ladies are playing the kind of sword choreography.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I didn't know that.
That was that. I would be interesting for you to see original choreography.
Yeah. I'd love to see it too.
I mean, these two are completely something else.
Okay, thank you.
Which I love it, of course.
Can you send us a link to something?
Yes, sure.
Great.
I will send you the link to see the original.
Right. Now I just wanted to ask one question about the choice of this music. So what was your motivation? Why you chose this music?
Jacques chose it.
Right, but then Jacques chose
me. Why I chose it? Because I wanted for you guys in Poland and for Kate in New York or people from Roots of Dance, that we see the different way how the music how the traditional stuff from the music can be used as a traditional song, as a more contemporary version of song, as a jazz version of song, and from the different regions as well, you know. So we choose it from 5 regions. 3 songs were original and 2 songs were kind of contemporary cover of it.
But what was this?
This one with Nikica and Daria was original.
Yeah, but what in this music is special? I mean, what is the unique in this music from your point of view? Because there was a reason why you wanted to use it.
Why I wanted to use this song?
Yes, exactly. What is in this music? What's in the structure of this music? In the melodics of this music?
Very powerful songs, you know, really, really powerful traditional songs.
Okay.
Also, what I like is it's interesting that they don't even remember their the song, that you two don't remember the song, but you moved to it. So what may have inspired, what do you think inspired you to move the way you moved? Because it was specific how you circled.
No, because we are talking about specific formal, like structural elements in this music.
When I listen to a song, whatever song, I know the tradition of the songs, but this song I couldn't recognize when it started because I didn't hear that version of song, yeah? So I always put myself into the picture because I'm an artist, I'm a teacher, and I have roots from Slavonia, but I didn't know it was from there, you know? And I put myself in the elements I know from other folklore stories, dances, and just relaxed in myself to feel the space.
Right, yes.
Okay?
This is a perfect response. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Guys, I'm sorry, we will need to close up the session a little bit because there is a group after us who is using.
Okay, yeah, please continue.
We are so excited for your feedbacks as well. We talked before, and you said you'll write also each feedback for the things you saw. Yeah.
Okay, so we need to wrap it up, right?
Yes.
Mateusz, can you?
Yes, thank you, all of you. Yes, we will write the feedbacks, but please send us the recording. If each of you could send us a recording of your work, whether it's a dance or the song that you are singing. So then once we receive it, then we will write the feedback.
Yes, so we recorded before the meeting. Thank you.
Okay,
guys.
good. So that's fantastic. So if you could send us. Okay. So thank you again.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I want to tell them I lived in Medjugorje. I lived in Medjugorje for 3 months with a virgin.
What? What did you say?
I lived in Medjugorje for over 3 months.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
No, it's magic.
Bye.